Good morning, my people. Welcome to Garage Workouts again. Today we're gonna do a multi-combo. We're gonna do a functional training, all kinds of things. Again, we're gonna do 8 sets and 1 minute and 50 seconds per set. We're gonna try to get subsets or multi-sets inside each set and try to get, anywhere from 24 to 32. All right, I'm going to put my timer on. All right, so this is going to be an upper and lower body multi-combo. All right, let's start.
Warm up.
All right, we're going to start warming up. We already know that drill. Come on. I think that's the one. Come on. Let's see. I'll use one of these things here. See, that's my timer. Okay. It's coming out now. All right. Warming up, guys. Warming up. This is raw. I'm not editing anything. I'm just doing it as it is. It's good to warm up, move the body, in circles. I'm still sore from yesterday's workout, but it's good. Being sore is good. As long as it's not unbearable, But a little bit of soreness is good. That means your body is working. Your muscles are getting shocked. And, they're getting stronger, growing, better balance, better strength. 7 seconds before our first one.
Athletic work.
Okay, so the first one is alternating balance curls. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put a little bit of weight right here. Okay, good. So let's see how this works. So basically, I'm doing a balance curl. I'm gonna put my foot here. I go down and up. I'm gonna do 4 on each leg. 2. You can do 3. You can do 5. You can do whatever feels better for you. So I'm just switching, and I'm going down and 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, and switch again. And down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, and switch again. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. Let's kick a little bit. And let's go. We have a few more here. Let's go. Down, 2. Go out a little more. 2, down, 3, down, 4. And my last one. 1, 2,
Cardio.
3, down, 4. Okay. Cardio. Always recuperating the air, breathing. So important. When you do multi-combos or functional, it actually gets your heart pumping a little more. just because you're doing multiple muscles at the same time. All right, so now we're gonna do hurricane abs. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my bench. You can also do it on the floor. I just like my bench because I have more stability. And this is what we do. 1, 2, 3, and then switch. 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 1, 2, 3, and switch again. 1. I'm feeling this on my abs. 3. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. I still have about 45 seconds. All right, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna switch now. 1, 2, 3. Good. Inhale. Exhale. I think I get 3 and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And switch. 1, 2, 3. That's leg work. All right, so we go back to running. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This is a great time to recoup those muscles, catch up with your air, you know, catch up your breath, get some air in you. All right, let's keep running on your own pace. We have about 10 seconds left. All right, guys, so now we have alternating front to back tricep extensions. All right, so I'm gonna use the same weight. So right now what I do is I go down. As I go down here, I go 1, and then back, 2, and then switch to the other leg. 1, and then 2, switch. 1, 2. Always trying to get a good form, back straight. Good for your balance. I almost lost my balance on that one. Good. Legs are actually getting tired. A little more on my arms. So on this next one, I'm just gonna focus on my arms. You can keep doing what we start doing on this one, but now I'm gonna focus a little more. I feel that I need a little more work on my arms now. Okay. And this is the magic of this workout. You can accommodate to what you need, you know. I was feeling that a little more on my legs, so my other subset, what I did is I just work a little bit on my arms and I bend my body, so my legs still working, but not as much as when I was doing the front to back. Breathing. Oxygenating is good. Okay, so now we're gonna do, it's like a bench press sit-up, if you put it that way. So I'm definitely gonna up the weight. Yes. I'm gonna up the weight on this one. I'm gonna use my bench. You can do this on the floor also. If you do it on the floor, you need to use a little less weight probably. So from here I go up and press. It's a bench sit-up press. Here I work my shoulders, my chest a little bit, but it's more shoulders than anything else. And my abs. All right. Let's go again. Remember guys, it's about trying to do as many as you can in that minute and 50 seconds that we have. Let's go for one more.
Cardio.
That was well timed. Okay. Inhale, exhale, breathe. We're halfway, guys. Halfway. You see, these are short workouts, but you accomplish a lot. I mean, who does 24 to 32 sets in about 24 minutes? Just think about it. You're doing about 1 set per minute, and we're still doing cardio. So that's pretty good. You go to the gym and 24 sets, it's gonna take you at least an hour without socializing much. If you socialize, it can be more than that.
Athletic work.
All right, let's see. Side to side squat curls. All right, so we're gonna lower the weight a little bit. 25 pounds is probably more than enough for this one. So what I do is side to side squat curls. So I'm gonna go sideways, 1, curl. Here, 2, squat, curl, squat, curl, squat, curl. Yes. Yes. I can feel this. I can feel my whole body working, even my cardio, because I'm doing, you know, multiple muscles at the same time. The heart needs to pump that oxygen into your muscles, so it needs to work a little more. One more. Let's take a little break. Again, my legs are the ones. So what I'm going to do is something similar to what I did before. I'm going to just work my arms now.
Cardio.
All right. That is good. Let's rest those arms and those legs. It feels really good, guys. Really, really good. Ten seconds.
Athletic work.
All right, so now we have V up, tricep extensions. Okay, let's see if I can work with this. This is gonna be a little harder. I'm gonna have to use the floor for this, just because I need range of motion. So we go 1. This is a V up with a tricep extension. Right here, I think this angle is gonna work better. Yes. Yeah, that works a lot better. I was trying. It's not that easy. This is more like a leg lift with a tricep extension. The V-up will be more like up there, but a little higher right here. But I'm gonna just switch to these ones for now. Let's get a few more. I'm almost there. So, okay, that was good. Let's bring this here. Cardio. That's good. 2 more resistance training exercises to go. So the next one coming up is wide squat flies. I don't need a lot of weight for that. I'm gonna go
Athletic work.
probably, let's start with 17 and a half. I'm gonna start with 17 and a half, and then we'll move low, up or low, depending how I feel. So go down, 1. This feels right. 2, down, 3. Yes. Yes. I feel my cardio. I feel my upper body I feel my legs. What a great workout. Okay, let's take a little break. The weight feels good. I can feel that on my legs. Okay. Shoulders also feeling it. Don't think that it's not. I can feel that on my shoulders. I'm gonna slow down my pace a little bit. Breathing. Good timing. Whew. Shoulders are burning. So the next one is up twist curl. I'm gonna use the bench. You can use a chair also for this one. If you do it on the floor, it's a little harder because you don't have enough range of motion, but a chair will work, a bench will work better. So I'm gonna use my bench for this one. Okay, I'm gonna move this just a little bit that side. Up here seems good. Then I'm gonna add my weight again to 25 pounds. Okay, good. It's 25 on each dumbbell, just so you know. So it's not 25 total. It'll be 50 total. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm gonna try to twist and then curl. So what I do is I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And I'm gonna do 2. 1, 2. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Whew. So I'm accommodating to what I need. If I feel I need a little more on my upper body, I will do a little more. If I feel I need a little more on my lower body, I can change and do a few more on my lower body. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whew. Oh, perfect timing. Good. Whew. That was good. Guys, that was our last resistance exercise. So by now it should be about 24-25 minutes. Little cardio. I'm gonna put the bench back and we're gonna go back to stretch right after. Just put this back here. I'm gonna move this as soon as I have to start the stretch. There's always a little time that I leave in between, about 5 seconds. So like 1 minute and 50 seconds, as I said before in other videos, will allow you about 5 seconds to accommodate what you need and work for 1 minute and 45 seconds. Okay. If you feel that you want to work a little more, you can always time 2 minutes instead of 1 minute and 50. I just like that. It seems that it works very well with my training. So, and the other thing is that I can try to intensify a little more just because I know I'm doing a little less time. That is not changing the number of sets that I want to do at the end, which the goal is between 24 and 32. In most cases, I usually accomplish that goal depending on the workout routine of the day. You know, like when you have functional, like today, like multi-combos, upper, lower body, and so forth, or upper body and abs, or lower body and abs, and things like that. You might not do all the sets you want, but you're really doing a lot of work. So, you know, it's more like an athletic workout more than anything else. All right, so let's work right here. Shoulders. I work my shoulders a lot, so it's always good to stretch them right there. I like to breathe also from my stomach, so you'll see my stomach popping, because I like to do that sometimes. Let's twist. I can definitely feel work on my shoulders. I can feel that in here. So that was a good shoulder workout today. I mean, we work arms, triceps, you know, like biceps, triceps, shoulders, legs. But I can feel a little more on my arms, so on my shoulders, sorry. Yeah, okay. Let's continue. So I'm gonna grab a chair right here to do the stretches, the leg stretches, right there. All right. I'm gonna do some of my leg stretches. I love to do this every day. It's just so good for your legs. Especially if you do, you know, sports like running, tennis, basketball, swimming, rowing, martial arts. It's always good. Like, legs are so important. I mean, just think about it. You're on your legs all day, you know. Especially if you work outside, you know, you're on your legs. So a good stretch is good. And even if you're sitting on an office, like if you have an office job, it's always good to do this, because it's going to help you, you know, getting through the day. Let's put this thing back. Yeah. All right, now we're going to split here. Yeah. I like to do these stretches a lot. These are just basic stretches that I can do every day after a workout. It targets mostly major muscle groups, but they're so good to do after a workout. So, you know, that helps your muscle also recover faster. All right, that was good. Now child pose. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. This feels so good to stretch right here. Notice how I'm always breathing. Breathing through the exercises, trying to do deep breaths, you know, oxygenate your body. It is so good. Butterflies. Yes, butterflies. good exercises also. These are definitely very good exercises. Yes, yes, yes. Now right here. Now right here. This is not exactly the sequence that I do. I was just feeling a little more crampy in that area, so I decided to do both before I started. So this is basically the sequence that I'm gonna follow. But as I said, you know, you can always vary according to what you need. You know, I was feeling a little crampy on the back of my legs, so I did, you know, I did stretch both sides instead of starting with one side like right now and then go to the other. All right. Get right here. And right there. Right here. Yeah. Right there. Feels so good. Sometimes I feel that I just do this workout just to get to the stretch part. Stretch is always good. And guys, so you guys don't have to work, you know, like go to the gym, spend 2 hours and then don't come back until 2-3 days. You can actually do this every day for about half hour, you know, but just do it constantly. This is so good for the back. Stretches your vertebra. So good. Timing was perfect. I'm going to my roller now.
Roller.
So, roller is amazing. It's cracking already. It doesn't matter. I go to my roller every day and it will crack every day. It don't matter, you know, if you do it like constantly, but some people think that, you know, if you do it every day it won't crack, but yeah, it does crack every day because gravity, guys. You know, your back is always being pressed down. Just think about your head. Your head weighs about 10 pounds. Okay. Your head weighs about 10 pounds, and that is pounding over your shoulders and right along your spine all day long. So yeah, you know, this is good. You're walking, and this definitely, just gonna put a little lower, definitely helps, just, you know, loosen up your back. All right, right here. Good. Go right there. A little bit on my legs. You see, you don't have to spend a long time doing this. It's just, you just work it a little bit. You know, just loosen it up after your training, and that really helps. Now chest. So our next workout is going to be all about stretching. Yeah. All right, done. So Next workout is going to be more stretch than anything else. As I said, I like to do 3, 4, maybe 5 resistance workouts, always with a little stretch at the end. But every time I have 3, 4, 5, depending the intensity of those workouts, I always like to do one that is just stretch. That's going to be our next one. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching today. Garage workouts, your garage, your gym.